Pod Social Theory News, once again bringing to you live a very famous theorist, Karl Marx. Thank you for joining us today, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Gentleman. Now, I have a very long list of questions here, so we're going to have to go fast. So, here we go. Are you ready? Yes. So, we have a question here from Mr. Buzz the Bee from Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh dear, and it's about your rival, Adam Smith. Here we go. Adam Smith said, under the guiding force of the invisible hand, the best products of the lowest prices will prevail, and the universal opulence will extend itself to the lowest ranks of the people. So, do you agree with his quote here? What do you think about, like, the invisible hand? Like, what is that?
The invisible hand does not exist. It's not invisible. The very visible hand is controlled by multinational corporations. These corporations are the people that are in control of the prices that all of our population must suffer with. The only thing that the invisible hand benefits is the people in power.
So the bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie.
And it doesn't reach the lower classes?
It does not.
So unequal distribution then?
Yes.
Very interesting.
It is. Okay.
Well, that was a very interesting explanation. We have another question from, let's see, who is it? Lucky the Leprechaun. Let's see, he mentions here in his oh yes, he says that you mentioned that communism would lead to less war. However, you have often said that communism must be brought about by war. These two statements are a bit conflicting. Can you kind of explain your reasoning?
They're not conflicting at all. What I am proposing is a war to end all wars. War right now, we go to war, and we are fighting people who we are competing with, because in a capitalistic society, we need to be dominant. If we were to convert to communism, then we wouldn't have to worry about that. We would be completely independent from those other societies, and we would have no reason to go to war with them. However, we would need a war to convert to communism because we need to overthrow the government that is in power. They will never allow us to completely convert. We need to completely reconstruct our society, and that is only done through war.
Go.
Thank you so much for your cooperation, Mr. Marx. I have one more question for you. If communism were to occur and be the most dominant type of social whatever in this society, Mr. Toucan here wants to know what that would look like.
A communistic society would mean that everyone would be on equal playing field. No one would be above another as we have today.
So no less competition then?
It would be much less competition. We would be able to, free from a capitalistic society and the competition that comes with it, we wouldn't need to be striving to get to the top. So we would be able to pursue our passions. If one were, say, an artist and they were passionate about art, but you can't make a lot in our society off of art. So they cannot pursue that. But once free of those constraints of capitalism, where we're constantly clawing to the top, they would be able to pursue our art, and we would become a more well-rounded society.
That's very interesting. So you're saying that society collectively would make sure that every citizen would be provided for, so they wouldn't have to worry about their basic necessities like food or housing.
Exactly. We would all rely on each other to provide for each other.
That's very, very interesting, Mr. Marx. I never really thought of it that way. Thank you so much for coming to our show and ring, ring. Oh no, my phone. I'm sorry. One moment, please. Mrs. Claus? I'm sorry. Excuse me. Mrs. Claus says that you're late for dinner.
That's right. Let's go.
Goodbye.